All right. I just heard the mailman leave, so let's look out here. I think I have a package. Oh boy, looky there, I sure do. I know exactly what it is, but do you? I don't think so. Let me show you. How's it going, everybody? I appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. It is truly so great to have you. I mean that seriously. Today's video is about something that I personally and so many other people get to enjoy and experience if they're willing to take the time and look on YouTube. What do I mean? Well, let me explain it. We'll get to the boxes in just a minute, I promise, but let me explain to you what's going on. Through doing YouTube, by putting yourself out there, making videos, making comments, you are leaving yourself open. I mean, let's face it, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but God made me what he wanted to make me. I don't live in the most luxurious house. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to put in my cars to draw people to my channel, but what I do have is me, my honesty and my integrity and my personality. I put it out there. You see what you see. You get out of it what you get out of it. I'm not trying to prevent a false agenda, a false anything. I just put it out there and you get out of it what you want. But today's video is just about that. It's about me giving thanks to each and every one of you. Because like I said, I open myself up and you get out of it what you want. Not many people are willing to do that, Not truthfully anyway. And for you, the ladies and gentlemen of the audience, guys, gals, however you want to look at it, to take the time out of your day, number one, to watch the videos is just so, I'm so grateful for it. But a lot of you go beyond that. Like, let's just say the parts that I buy for my car or the detailing products I use for my car. You guys know by watching my videos, I'm going to give you honest review. Good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. And then a lot of you reach out to these companies, I get feedback and I really truly enjoy that. And it's not because it's all good. I'm not saying it's all good. I'm not saying that any of it's bad. But by having the feedback, not necessarily directly from you, but you contacting the companies, and then the companies contacting me and say, hey, listen, we had a couple people this week buy some of the products you recommended on your video, and they said this, and this, okay? And by you doing that, that gives me direction. That tells me whether I'm doing something right or whether I'm doing something wrong. Because let's face it, life is not perfect. For us to move forward as who we are, we first have to realize there's a problem. And by you saying, well, I wish you'd do this, I don't like that, you do this wrong, I can use that and mold it into who I am if any of it's true. And I'll always run the stuff by my wife to ask her what she thinks, because she's way more unbiased than me, and I'm the most unbiased person I know of. Don't believe me? Ask me, I'll tell you. But with that said, she's truly very, very unbiased, and she'll tell me, well, yeah, I could see how they could say that, or I could see how they could see this, and we're supposed to take that and use it to our advantage and make ourselves a better person. Because when we get to where we feel we don't need to make any changes, that means we're satisfied with who we are, where we are. And I am of the opinion you're never supposed to be satisfied with who you are, with where you are. You're supposed to always want to better yourself from the minute you're born to the minute you pass away, right? That's why I have a lot going on in my life. I mean, a lot. You wouldn't believe. Health conditions, job-wise, just so many things. But I don't complain about it because I realize there's so many people out there worse off than me. Yes, I'm laid off right now. For those that don't know, I got laid off 2 weeks ago due to COVID. there's some people that don't have a job to go back to. Right now I have a job to go back to. There's some people that don't have a job to go back to. I can draw unemployment. There's a lot of people that can't draw unemployment, or their unemployment's already run out and now they don't know what they're going to. The point is, don't complain. You have so much to be thankful for, and I have so much to be thankful for from you guys and gals. Okay, like I said, you see me using products, you see me putting parts on my cars, you contact the people, you say, hey, you know, I saw this on so-and-so's channel, he said it was really good, so I'm going to give it a try. I really appreciate that. I really do, because believe it or not, these companies will contact me back and say, you know, you're representing us good, or you're representing us bad, we wish you would do this, you know, yada yada yada. So this is a 3-part video. That's the first part. That's one of the reasons that I just truly am thankful for everything you guys and gals do. The support that you give me by doing what you're doing is just so, I'll never take it for granted. You can count on that. Now, number 2, what am I talking about? This being a thanks video, what am I talking about number 2 is? Alright, well, let's get into that one. The second part of being thankful, I seen things coming with my job. So I posted 2 videos to be exact, where I had designed some shirts, and I'll be sure to put that in the link below in case you're interested in. You can watch the video, you can see the shirts that I have to offer, and I can personalize them. You know, I can make them more personal. If you like something changed with a design, they're not set in stones. I have the knowledge, thank God, to know how to do certain things on computers and change things around. Photoshop, you know, video editing and stuff like that. But I saw, because due to COVID, things started slowing down at work. So, you know, to try to supplement some of the hours that I was losing, I started selling t-shirts. A lot of you, men and women, a lot of you have reached out and bought said shirts. Now, are they cheap? No, they're $25 a piece, unless it's something really custom that you need. Like, some people want the stuff on front and back, and, you know, some people want the stuff on the back and the sleeves. If it's on the front only or on the back only, it's one price, but once you go to add other things, the charge is more. And what I have done, because I'm thankful for you guys doing that, normally the extra stuff that you put on, I have split the cost right in half with you. Just say, like, putting a name on a sleeve is $4, I think it is. I only ask from you $2. See what I'm saying? Because I really truly appreciate it. But the point is, you guys and gals have stepped up and bought several of those shirts, and I so greatly appreciate it. It has helped out. It really has. And for me to put it out there, and you guys and gals willing to purchase it, even though it is $25, yes, I know, but it is good quality shirts. I bought me 2 for the channel. They're lasted. They haven't faded. They haven't shrunk. They haven't grew. They haven't faded. The lettering and the designs that are on them haven't started doing like this shirt. As you can see, this shirt is kind of blocky and crackly looking. They haven't done that as of yet. Everybody has been thoroughly enthused with the products, and I can't say enough about the support that you guys and gals have shown. It's just, like I said, if you don't have a channel and you don't put yourself out there, you will truly never get how it feels 100% to see the warmth and the hospitality that all of you are providing. It's just so wonderful and so heartfelt. I really truly appreciate each and every one of you that has purchased a shirt. You know, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Now on to part 3 of this video. What's in the boxes?
I saw you with the box. What was in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Here we are. The boxes. Yes, sir. What's in them? We'll get to that in just a second. Backstory. In one of my videos, I had mentioned that I was having an issue out of my stereo system. My factory, well, part of its factory. Out of my stereo system, I had made a comment about hearing some noise in my speakers and everything. So 2 people said, well, walk us through it when you do it, and let's, you know, that, because I might need that info myself, you know, make a great video and everything. So I'm going to be doing a video on it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at point A and work all the way till we find the problem. You know, the problem might just be up here, but I don't think so, and I'll show you what's going on here in a minute. But one person went way above and beyond, and that's what is in those boxes. One person went so far above and beyond, it's just, I can't even say thank you enough. His channel name, I know it's supposed to mean something, and I think I know what it means, but I don't know for certain, so I'm not going to try to screw it up. But the letters to his channel is WLDTRKE. Okay, that's the name of his channel. He reached out to me and said, you know, I like your videos and everything. I heard you was having issues with your stereo. I have a 93 Z28 6-speed, and I took the speakers out of my car, and I would like to send them to you for free if you're interested. Now here's the deal. The factory setup in the Z28s and the 93 models has a Bose stereo system. Any of you that knows, anything that has Bose on it is expensive. It's pricey. It costs more than a MTX speaker or your Walmart speakers, or basically any speaker. Number one, because the quality is really good, and in the automotive realm, these speakers have their own amplifiers. There's no power going from the head unit to the speakers except very minimal, and it has its own amplifier that then takes it and puts the sound to the speaker and the power to the speaker. So what this person did, offered to send me the stuff for free. It was just astounding. I mean, who does that in today's world, you know? It's just, you have no idea. So we've been communicating, you know, back and forth on YouTube, text messaging, and Facebook, because, you know, we each friended each other on Facebook and all that. And it's not because he offered to give me the speakers for free. If he would have said, hey, here's my Facebook channel, you know, check it out, like, be friends, let me know, I would have done that. No questions asked, no qualms, nothing like that. But he went above and beyond. Then he boxed it all up the very next, matter of fact, I think he started doing it the same day, because he was showing me the speakers and everything. He jumped right on it. He got everything boxed up and shipped it out. And he showed me the receipts, the tracking numbers and all that. And I wasn't concerned about all that. You know, I'm taking this guy at his word. He's going to do it. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, no foul, because he didn't have to do it, but he did. And that's what's in those boxes. That's what's in these boxes right here. Ah, man, I tell you. You meet some of the greatest people on YouTube, or, you know, any platform. Instagram, I've met a lot of great people. Facebook, I've met a lot of great people, you know. But anyhow, let's get these going, and I'll show you what's in the boxes and what's going on with the car. Let me show you what's going on with the car first. Now what I still have the factory door speakers and the factory sub in the back, okay? But upon that, I changed out the head unit, right? Give the camera just a second to change the settings. It's a CD player. You know, you push the button, it folds down. This one is kind of cool because it has a card. It's a security card, and without this card, the radio will not play. It'll flash a blue light. Right here, every so often, it'll flash a blue light. Or you can leave it open and it'll flash a red light in there, which is really cool. But without this card, this will not play. Will not play at all. And it's a really cool system. I like the look of it. I like how it fits in my car. I got it from Crutchfield, and it came with the installation kit, the wiring harness, and all that. But I have an issue, and I also added some speakers to my cell panels. One there, and one on this side, because my car did not have them. I don't know if they was taken out by the previous owner or what. I'm the second owner of this car. And I put in a JL audio sub in the back. Well, the sub the foam in it rotted. I've had it in here for a while. You know, these cars sit out in the sun and everything. So it eventually rotted. So rather than trying to fix it myself, I just threw it away. And my wife bought me another speaker for Christmas. I think it was a Pioneer, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I think it was a Pioneer. But anyhow, she bought me another sub and I put it in and everything was sounding great. But over the past couple years, every so often I would hear some feedback through my speakers, kind of staticky. Like, and you're just like, what is that? Is radio not picking up good or something? And it's gotten worse over time. Sometimes I don't have it, sometimes it's there and it's loud. And I'll try to see if I can get it to play now. I'll turn it on, I'll turn it on low. Car's not running, key's not in it. I don't hear anything. Turn it up a little bit.
Free holiday shopping. 'Tis the season for giving at Old Navy. Valid 11/12 through 11/18. Excludes in-store clearance and Sherpa. Active and licensed.
Right now I'm not hearing it.
You had coffee when you woke up, but after being awake for some time, you need more coffee. That's why 7-Eleven has 79-cent hot coffee from 12 to 7 p.m. with 7 rewards. It's coffee for when you need more coffee.
Right now I'm not hearing it.
Time between 12 to 7 p.m.
And the factory sub has a click in it every so often. Now, the car's not switched on. It's not on auxiliary power. I just have it turned on, straight power from the radio. I mean, from the battery. I'm using power off the battery. So let's see if putting in key in it makes any difference. All right, key in, switch it on. Let's see if we get it now. Oh, hold on. There it is. Hear it.
Electric guitar, worth it. That big screen TV, and that espresso machine.
Come with a lot to take advantage of. Visit AdvantageWow.com.
And that's in both of my front speakers. It's not in my sail panel speakers. The one over here or the one over there. It's not in that. It's just in the front one. And then my back sub, anything that has a lot of bass in it, it starts popping. So I'll get that to do it for you too. And now, this speaker's not even working. All I'm getting is a little bit of static. So I'm just going to turn it off there because you get the point. So let me show you what's actually in the boxes. Now, like I said, hold on. Let me get you up here. Now, typically on a factory amped speaker, whenever it starts doing that, one of two things is happening. Either the speaker's going bad, well actually three could be happening. One, the speaker's going bad, the amp's going bad, or the wire connection is loose and not making good solid contact, right? Because whenever you get a kit from Crutchfield, they give you a wiring harness that goes between your new head unit and your factory wiring harness. And then you have to cram all that into the dash to get it to fit and all that stuff. So, well, you know, here I am now at 240,000 miles on this car, and a lot of bouncing, a lot of other things going on and everything. It could have rubbed, pinched the wire, rubbed the wire the wrong way by being mashed in there, and now it's making some contact whenever there's power applied to it. There's a lot of could-be's. So what he did was he sent me his factory speakers and something else, and I was like, what? You're sending that too? Wow! But that just shows you how great some people out there still are. I mean, unasked, he could have sold this stuff on eBay, and I am certain there's other people out there looking for this particular stuff, and it could have made a good nickel for it. But instead, for whatever reason, he decided to send it to me. Okay, so let's see what we have. And I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to mess anything up. Lay that right there. This is the first box. He sent 2 boxes, and we all know what that's going to be. We all know. That's one of the speakers. Okay? Unwrap it real quick. And what's really cool is he sent it in newspaper. I love getting stuff wrapped in newspaper because now I get to see what's going on in his area. There you go, factory Bose speaker, just like new. All this stuff still has the manufacturer's date and everything on it, which is really, really cool. And what I like about the Bose speakers is they don't have, typically on these terminal ends, you typically have both of them. Bose will have one on one side and one on the other side. That's really cool. But man, that's just like brand new. That looks like I could have just walked in the store and picked this up today. And there's another item in here, and yep, it feels, it's the other speaker. So I'm not going to mess with taking that out just yet. See what's in the other box, because I'm losing light. Alright, the other box. Got this stuff taped up good, buddy. Thank you. And he was concerned about sending this stuff because it's kind of hard to send glass and speakers because, you know, stuff gets broken, stuff gets thrown around by the post office, and all kind of stuff like that. So he was concerned. I was concerned, but you know, I told him go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm still grateful. But what he has also done, he sent me his speakers, but he also sent me the factory amps. How cool is that? And I'm going to get you over here in the sunlight so you can see it. But if you look right there, you can see the raised lettering, Bose, made in the USA. That is so cool that he would take the time to reach out. No, first to reach out and contact me, and secondly to reach out and actually offer to send me the stuff. So there's one amp, two speakers, one amp. Another amp, really, really cool. So now I have two speakers, two amps, one for each door. Right, and here is something extra that he sent me, and I was just tickled and amazed. Hey babe, wife waving at me. He sent me the original head unit from his car, and in all honesty, this will be an upgrade to my factory radio because his actually has the CD player in it. Mine was AM/FM cassette, which is really cool. It's got the original data when it was manufactured and all that cool stuff on here. Man, wow, I really am tickled over this. You have no idea, dude. Wow. But that's what makes YouTube so great. You know, you reach out there, you talk to people, you open yourself up, and there's actually people out there willing to help, willing to say, you know, I appreciate what you do, even if it's just to say hi. Just a hi is plenty thanks enough, because it takes a lot of work to do a YouTube video. If you've never done one, try it. Just try it. I don't have cards telling me what to say. I don't have thought processes or anything. I pick something and I do it. Typically in one take. Sometimes I might have to do something twice because the audio might be messed up or something like that. But typically one take and that's it. But man, oh man, and all this stuff is like brand new, dude. I hope you decide to start doing videos. And his real name is Trip. I hope you start doing videos on your car, because he found a pristine example of a 93. Like I said, his car is a 93 6-speed Z28, and what makes his car so cool, it's only got, I think he said 93,000 miles on it. In other words, this thing has been garage kept. It's just a beautiful car. It sounds good. He sent me video clips and everything. I'm not going to put them on because, you know, I don't want to invade his privacy. I hope that he decides to do stuff like that, because the more people we have out there representing these cars, there's not a bunch that truly represent the car. But I've seen it. It looks good. It sounds good. It's mean. He's been talking to me back and forth, bouncing ideas off me and everything, and I'll do what I can to help him, of course, just like I do all of you. But the point is, even if he wouldn't have done any of this, even if he wouldn't have offered, just him sitting there saying, dude, I like your videos, keep up the good work, If you have time, how about doing one on this? How about doing one on that, you know? Because he might have an issue with his car, he wants me to walk him through it, just like you. You know, you might want a video on this or that. And if I can afford to do it, if it costs any money, I most certainly will. If it's something that I can just walk you through in a video, I most certainly will. Or if it's something that I can point and say, you need to go from here to there to there, and I'll take care of your problem, I most certainly will. But God, I don't even know what to say, dude. Trip. I just really don't know what to say. But anyhow, before I get all emotional, he sent it. We had talked about, you know, shipping charges and everything like that. And then he said, just scratch it. Don't worry about it. Here's your early Christmas gift. Dude, you just made my Christmas, because now I get to fix my car. I love this car. I have the 2012. I love that for totally different reasons. This car, it fits me. It's more of a manual car. It's more of a driver's car. And people that have never driven one without all the amenities just don't get it. But this car, I just absolutely love it. I love everything about it. It's me, and it's so much fun. And people that, oh, that's an ugly car. Well, that's fine. You don't like it, that's fine. That's your choice. That's what makes America so great. I personally love the car. I love everything about it. And God, dude, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank each and every one of you for sitting here and listening to me ramble. But I just wanted to put this video out there because there's so many great people out there willing to help one another. It's not like what the news portrays it. Everybody's ready to riot. Everybody's ready to fight. Everybody's ready to burn your business down or your home down or shoot you or something. You know, there's really some great people out there. And not because they send you stuff, by no means. That's an added bonus. I mean, that's just way and above and beyond. But just for people to say, hey, thank you for making the video, I enjoyed it. There's people out there that really care, and I truly appreciate that. I hope I can keep making videos, you know, forever, but eventually I won't be here. So I try to make these to help people, number one, and if you do like them, I really appreciate that. That's your choice as well, and I appreciate all of you for coming regardless. Until next time, next video, we'll see you. Thanks for watching. Dude, Trip, thank you so very much. Now I get to make a video on this, trying to figure out what's going on and hopefully fix it. I appreciate it. But for those of you that stuck around, I truly appreciate it. This is like a little PS extra section of the video, however you want to look at it. But again, thank each and every one of you. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea. And just for upcoming video ideas that I've got that I'm going to be doing here shortly, you'll know before everybody else knows, because most of them won't watch it to the end, right? But anyhow, my freaking mirror fell off. The piece that goes to the windshield fell off, and I actually took a piece of glass with it. So I've got to fix that. I'm going to glue it back up there with some, I tried mirror glue or glass glue. It doesn't work. So I actually have some JB Weld glue I'm going to try. I'm going to do a video on that. Then I have a video on the mods for 4th gen, just like I've done the 5th gen videos. I've got some mods videos for that, and that's interior. And then I can do the engine modifications and the suspension. You know, I carry that on for a while, just as I have done the red car. Plus I'm not done with that, but anyhow, I'm just giving you an idea of what's coming up on the channel, what I'm trying to say. And then we're going to do the tracking down of the source. I'm going to start, I think right now I'm going to start, we're taking one of the door panels off and checking the wiring connections on the factory speakers and seeing if that makes a difference. Because when you first turn it on, it doesn't make it. It's like after everything gets powered up, everything gets a little heat built up in it, it's when it starts making the noise. And So I don't know if that could be coming from feedback from the ignition system. I don't know if it's coming from the head unit. I don't know if it's coming from the speakers. What? So what I'm going to start with first is the speakers. I think what I'm going to do is just swap out the speaker and the amp. Since Trip was kind enough to, so gracious to send them to me. You have no idea. But since he was so gracious to send it to me, I'm just going to go ahead and swap out the amp and the speaker. I'm going to do one door at a time, run it through the same process, see if that's what cures it. I'm pretty certain it's probably the amps. I'm pretty certain. And if it's not that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tracing down the wiring. You know, I'm not worried about the speakers in the back except for the amp popping every once in a while. That could be the amp that I added going out, or it could be the wire coming from the head unit. I mean, because it could be the speakers. I'm not really concerned about the wire going from there to here, but all the wiring behind here kind of raises a little bit of concern. Because like I said, it's a bundle of stuff and it's just crammed in there. You don't have so much room in these areas. So I have to check that. I have to check the wiring going from there to the back, you know. It's just going to be a process, but what I'm going to start with, I'm going to start by swapping out the speakers that he sent me and checking it and see if it goes away. I'm praying that it will, because like I said, most of the time that's the problem with these setups is the amps start to go out, but that doesn't mean it's the case. So that's a video coming up. That'll take me a couple days to do, because you know, during the day I'm doing other things around the house and everything, and then it gets dark now early. So long story short, that's one of the videos coming up, and then you know, it's just one thing after another. So be on the lookout for some more videos coming. Now you have an idea of what's coming up, and we'll go from there. Until next time, take care. Thank you for watching, and thanks for listening to my lunatics. We'll see you in the next one.